In this video I'm talking about shots that have changed Rocket League forever, and it's not just my opinion, these are massive shots that I think impacted it massively, and just mechanics, not just shots, just any mechanic. Before I get in the video, please like and sub to the channel. Let's try and hit 50 likes in this video. It's a big goal, so please go down below and everyone like the video, as it helps me out massively, and I'll get on to the video now. I think this shot impacted Rocket League massively, and it's Panther's first Musty Psycho. This one just popped off massively. Every single person in the whole freestyle community saw it, and everyone tried to hit this for ages, and people are still trying to hit this like a year or so later. So this one just impacted Rocket League entirely massively. Even in comp, people are trying this. It was mainly just people realising that it was actually possible in game, and it's such a cool mechanic to watch and look at. It looks so impressive and it's just so difficult to do. The next one is a Musty flick. I'm sure everyone knows what this is. I won't talk about this one for long because so many people know about it. But without a Musty flick, basically 3/4 of the freestyle shots won't be able to be hit. This mechanic basically made it possible to get height and speed on any shot at all, because you don't need any speed into the ball to actually do a good Musty flick. And the amount of shots that come off Musty flicks is just absolutely insane. Not just for private matches, in general, in competitive, anywhere. It's just not the flick on the floor, it's in the air too. Just everywhere this mechanic can be used. Next, the Panther Musty wall reads. This one came like 1 year before everyone started trying it. He's basically just 1 year ahead of everyone really. I personally think he's one of the best solo freestylers because of the amount of new shots he comes up with that the whole community tries a year later. Like this shot, when I first saw it, I thought that how is this even possible? He did a ceiling shot to Musty to a wall read. At this time there was basically no one even thinking of that yet trying it, and he pushed a step ahead of everyone. And after this shot, everyone in the whole community tried to do Musty into wall reads. Then this shot also made people think, could you do a Musty from the back wall? Could you do Musties from the corner back wall, etc, etc. So just this shot in general was so far ahead of everything, and it made people realise that Musties can be possible and getting redirects from anywhere really. The next mechanic I'm talking about is the stall. This one basically made it possible to do change resets a lot easier, and this one's used massively even in comp. A lot of people use stall resets, but this one, a lot of different shots can be found of it, because it's a way to gain height as well. It's like you gain height and you can get the flip reset and pop it upwards, and I think without the stall a lot of different flip resets wouldn't exist, like heli stalls and stuff like that. Then backboard resets and loads of shots like that wouldn't exist either. So stalls played a massive part in freestyling and everything in general. This is another one of Panther's shots, and it's when he did a Musty Psycho and it barely bounced. Like, I don't even know if it did not bounce or not, but it basically bounced on the goal line. I think this shot might have won goal of the year or was in top 10. But this shot basically pushed every single person to hit a no bounce psycho, because at this time no one thought that a no bounce psycho was possible, and he got one so ahead of everyone else that just nearly didn't bounce at all. And basically every good freestyler pushed this shot to try and hit a no bounce psycho. So he's basically pushing the whole community to try and hit a no bounce psycho, because his shot was so ahead of the time. This Musty was so fast, the redirect was perfect, and it was so close to not bouncing. This is like months and months before anyone was really trying a no bounce psycho, but he was trying it. The next one is GANER's long air dribbles. This was like a couple years ago when he started doing long air dribbles on show matches. No one thought it was possible at all until he started doing them. And if you look to it now, literally every single freestyler is doing long air dribbles. So he basically impacted and created so many more shots from having long air dribbles. Like half my shots that I do is from long air dribbles as well. And this one not just impacted normal freestyling, it's impacted competitive and everything. This was at a time when no one thought it was possible, and he just pushed the limits and made it possible. It's the same with flip resets, as he impacted that massively with people trying more than 1 or 2 flip resets. Then he started like turning around in the air and everything, and mostly everyone in the community started to try and hit these longer air dribbles. Then like a year or so later, when everyone else's mechanics got to the same-ish level, there was like a crazy amount of people doing longer air dribbles, especially in unlimited boost, where in show matches it was like a must to have a longer air dribble. And now if you don't have a long air dribble, you just can't do any shots at all really. So this shot basically impacted freestyling in a way no other did. This is why I think GANER is one of the most influential people in the community, because the amount of things he pushed the limit to do, and now literally everyone's doing it. It's like in the future maybe there's multiple wall reads or stuff like that where people don't think it's possible at the moment, but we need one person to just push and hit one, so the whole community goes for it. And the last one on this list isn't really a mechanic or anything. It's 2 players that I think impacted the community massively, and this is JAKZE and MURIE, because they were basically pushing everything to the limit. MURIE created creative solo freestyling, pushed it on different channels to make everyone else love his style and try it himself. Without these 2, solo freestyle wouldn't really be anything. Like JAKZE was pushing really hard shots that no one could really do once in 100 tries, and he could do it consistently. Like years before everyone else, he could do musty sidewalls consistently. He was very creative and got consistent at anything. Then MURIE popularised the shot called the pogo. I think he was the first one I saw actually do it. And this is basically a recovery when you fail an air dribble. And basically every single person, like not one person, wasn't doing this for a recovery. So this shot changed solo freestyle forever, because you could do any shot and then recover it to score it. So you didn't have to just air dribble it in. So I think MURIE's take on being creative solo freestyling, popularising the whole solo freestyle, then discovering loads of different shots like the MURIE reset, the MURIE pop, etc. There's so many meta freestyling things that he invented. Then JAKZE just pushing freestyle to another level, making it consistent and pushing everyone to be like him. So I think these 2 impacted freestyle so much. There's nothing else to say for this video except please like and sub for it. I'll push more videos out soon. I was quite busy last week, so I didn't really upload anything. So please like and sub, trying to hit 50 likes. If you turn the notification bell on, you will be alerted for my future uploads. It'll help me out a lot, and it'll be really appreciated as I've got good videos coming. So I'll see you soon, and enjoy your day.